Well, welcome to another Ride Along with Me day. So you're thinking, this must be a golf day for Bob. It is. So it's just the best day for me to go off gallivanting around, though. Usually by the time I leave, which is like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, he's usually on his way back home. So he gets home and I'm not there, but he gets home and he watches golf on TV, because it's on TV from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, round 1 on Thursday, round 2 on Friday. So, you know, you catch the gist. I don't care if he watches it. You know, no biggie to me. It's not like I have something else I want to watch. So, you know, let the man be a man, watch his man stuff. Though I do like watching the guys and what their shirts are, because I see some really nice looking shirts. And I tell Bob, well, that's a nice shirt. I like that one. So I get ideas on which ones he likes too. So if I run across them anywhere, like Goodwill or something, I buy them there. Because you try to buy them online, those brand shirts those golfers wear, and man, you're talking $60 to $100. No. He may like the shirts, but he would never spend that much for a shirt. I'm sorry. Getting a little better. I've been downing honey and that cough syrup or expectorant, whatever you want to call it, that I picked up at $1.25 the other day. And those seem to be, you know, helping. So, maybe, should I turn you around while I go through the little town? Let's see. That way you can see what a nice day it is. And I know you all like seeing the little town. Of course, right now you're just seeing the people, traffic going through the intersection. But what's new since I last did a ride along? Well, feeling a lot better, I can tell you that. It only took me a week, so that's pretty good. What are we going to do today? Well, that's a good one. Today we're going into Silverdale, so we're going into town, and we're going to TJ Maxx because I'm hoping to find some goodies for Carly's girls on sale, and I need to get nail polish, because I had left mine at the nail place over a month ago, because before I went on the trip. And I don't like to use their polishes if I don't have to. You know, they've used on other people's nails. I know I'm funny that way. But it's supposed to be in the late 80s or mid to late 80s again today. Anyway, back to what we're doing today. Then we're going to go to Hobby Lobby, because they've got their 90% off sales. Now, I know I've probably missed all the good stuff, but I don't like to go when it first happens and there's a whole lot of people. I figure if there's stuff there that I'm meant to have, it'll still be there when I get there. Now, am I looking for anything specific? No. You know me, I just go and look, and if I see something, it's like, oh, okay, do I need it? No. Should I get it? Yeah. But what can you do, you know? Gotta find some way to pass the time when you're retired. And after that, if I haven't found my nail polish, which the brand I want is the OPI, if I haven't found that at TJ Maxx, we will buzz over to Ulta, see if they have it. And if they don't have it, then we'll have to go backtrack a little and go over to this Sally Beauty or whatever, you know, and see if we can find it there. So that's what the planned agenda is. And, oh, I see you don't want to come downtown here next weekend. It's going to be crowded. Liberty Bay Festival, August 26th to 28th. Let's see, Bob gets to have fun this week, not just with golfing, but he gets to have a colonoscopy. So for once, I get to be the one sitting waiting to drive the person through who's getting it rammed up the butt. He's put off for as long as he could, and when he went for a checkup, shortly after we got home, to the new doctor, which is the doctor that I go to locally, he signed him up. He said, you gotta have a colonoscopy. So it's like, yay for him. He actually did something right. I don't have that great of opinion of this doctor because, he's the one that told Bob he didn't need to have a CPAP test, Well, let's see what's going on here. Anybody going to be coming this way? And, of course, said it was just my imagination that Bob needed it, right? Even though he's been tested before and had to have a machine. Well, here's where my daddy and mommy lived the last months of their lives. Well, in my dad's case, years. Let's see, what's this guy doing? Looks like nobody's coming. I can go around him. Anyway, I got to talk to one of the nurses he had. After going there, this is 9 years ago that they started there. You get to know some of the nurses. Now, one of the nurses, unfortunately, passed away while Dad was there, but this other gal, Cynthia, I loved her. She was such a sweetheart. So she gave me her phone number when my dad died. Well, not right when he died, but when I was leaving and packing up his room. And so I finally sent her a message and said, hey, girl, how you doing? So she called me back and said, you sent me a couple of messages and I procrastinated. But this time I saw it and I said, I'm going to just call her. So it was good to catch up with her. She's still there. She's been there 22 years. 1 more year to go. And then she's retiring. God, I don't know how she can do it. Because I don't think she's an RN. She's the one right below it. One of the ones that have to clean up the diapers and stuff. Ugh. So you really got to admire those gals. So anyway, I got to talk to her. Ooh, this is pretty coming up. I don't know if you can see the yellow, but this place in the corner has all those flowers in bloom. Wow, pretty. Kind of daisy-like ones. When I get up here to a stop sign, I'll flip you back around so you can see my lovely face, because I've got some other new news to tell you too. Did any of you watch my daughter's video that she posted yesterday on the plus size clothing? Oh my God, I have not seen her since she's lost, over 50 pounds. I was amazed at how that girl looked. Oh, she just looks so beautiful. She was beautiful before, but boy, now, wow. Except, where did the rolls go? Okay, I'm gonna turn you around. Is it on video? I hope so. Anyway, so I watched that and it's like, oh my God, she just looks, I don't remember when I saw her that thin. Looks really good. So I'm very proud of her. What else? Let's see. I think I've gotten everything done. Everything's unpacked, washed, put away. A lot of stuff I left out in the guest room for the next trip, because we're going to be getting ready for that within the month. Spoke with my brother and his wife last night, because they're going on that cruise with us the end of September, but they're leaving like the 19th, and they're going a whole bunch of places. Now, we already got notice that one of our flights was changed, but luckily it wasn't for the worst. It was it's on our way home, and it's not going to hurt anything as far as us making our connections to and fly to. Where are we flying home to? I don't know. I know we're not, it's not a straight shot to Seattle, non-stop. So anyway, we got all that discussion done. We're all excited and ready. So the new surprise is, when I came home last week from my ride along with me, minute I walk in, Bob's smiling. He's already home. Of course, he always smiles at me. And he says, how would you like to go to Hawaii for your birthday? Yeah. I mean, this is just after getting home from a trip and saying how worn out we are and we got to cut back on our trips, right? Well, my birthday's in December. Well, one of his golf buddies, they have timeshares. Now, this is the couple that, when we get home from Yuma in April, we go over to the ocean and stay in that condo there. You've seen pictures of that place. So that's this couple. So we know, get along well with them. Well, they booked a place in Kona, and it's a 2-bedroom. So he asked if we'd like to go along, and of course, like I say, it's right near my birthday. So Bob thought, well, yeah, that'd be a relaxing trip for us. It's not like we're going to be getting up and going all over, or if we don't want to go, if they're going on an exhausting sounding trip. Excuse me. Then we don't have to. We just kind of be laying around, which that's my kind of trip now, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. So we'll be leaving, I think it's the 10th of December, coming back the 19th so far. We haven't booked the flights or anything. Anyway, we're coming down into Silverdale, and the first place we're going is TJ Maxx. Interesting to look around when you've been gone a little bit and see what changes have happened. I still haven't gotten the new mount up here. I mentioned it to Bob, but you notice I'm not using it yet. Oh, I know another subject. You probably heard that hearing aids now are going to be available over the counter, which is a great idea, because they just sock it to you. Oh man, the amount of money my parents paid for hearing aids, and then they didn't really work, especially my dad, who didn't want to use them, and he lose them. And I'm hoping that maybe this will encourage Bob to maybe try one, because he thinks he doesn't have a hearing problem. He does. I am back. Ooh, it's hot out there. I hadn't actually been outside until I got out to walk into there. Oh, it was pretty crowded. Not the line though, surprisingly, but within the store. Like I say, with back to school, and a lot of their clearance stuff is pretty picked over. I'll show you what I got, because I didn't get that much stuff. But this I just thought was cute. Now, Pinky Jean's gonna hate me. Look at this pillow. Ooh, I thought this is gonna be great for the motorhome. And if I don't like the cover on it, I can always replace it. Now, when they have the yellow tags, that's the very final sale. The red tags mean they're on a clearance sale. Yellow means final. So I got this for $6. That's not bad for a throw pillow, I'm gonna put that back here. Then I found, I don't know, I didn't need these 2 hand towels, but I got something different in the motorhome. I wish they would have had bath towels to match them. Anyway, $8 for 2, so $4 each. I thought they were pretty. Then, me and socks. Well, walking through the line to get up to the cash register. Here's, how many are there? 10. And some I'll probably just give away, but $6.99. So that's less than I would pay at Dollar Tree. So, you can see that, all the different stripes. So a lot of them aren't just Halloween-y. The only real Halloween-y is this one on this end and this one on this end. And this, why, you're asking? It's an organic botanic from Australia, Flower Mama Orange Blossom Hand Care Set. There's hand cream in here, then orange blossom. A pair of gardening gloves, which I more than likely wouldn't use, but I might. And then a little pot, terracotta pot. Why did I get that, you're wondering? Because it was only $1. They had more of them and they were $3. This one was $1. So what the heck, you know? What the heck? Okay, let's, how am I gonna do this? Let's leave this emptied out because I want to take this same bag in with me to, oh, and one more thing. You notice the yellow thing flashing? This is Cover FX mascara, black mascara, Carly's Girls, $1. Now, I was disappointed because I specifically went in to try to find like palettes and things for Carly's Girls, but I didn't have any that I thought were on a reasonable sale. So, that was it. I just spent $25. And I wanted to get a regular pillow for me for the bed, because remember when Bob bought pillows, he bought the big ones, and I want the small ones because the big ones don't fit across, right? So I want to get a smaller one, but you know, they came in packages of 2, and we don't need 2 more pillows. I already, you know, have the 2 long ones that he had bought, and of course he's using one of them. Ears itchy. So anyway, let's move on to, what do you call it? What do you call it? What do you call it? Hobby Lobby. So let's, okay. It'd be funny if all this time I looked and someone was waiting for my spot. Oh, this is it, but I don't want a car. I don't want to drive the car with the camera on it. It just scares me. Well, they didn't have any nail polish, you know, and that's another thing I went in for. It's funny, they still have the dollar thing, you know, the dollar signs hanging in the windows that advertise the prices. Which is not far from here. So now we're stopped at this stoplight across from the mall. Now, where Sears used to be, they've been working on a Winco. So the only other Winco in the area is down in Bremerton. Who wants to go down there? Anyway, so this is opening. I don't think we'll go into it much because then we got to come all the way into town here. But that's opening up on, I think, Monday. I haven't even been in the mall. I just don't like to go in those anymore. Like my specific stores. Here we go. Okay, anybody coming? Anybody racing up? So they've redone the parking lot there. Painted all the new lines. Probably painted them closer together. Knowing how places are now. My mask. Of course I wore one in there. Sprayed down my cart. And with the mask on, people just figure, oh, well, that figures. Got a mask on, he sprays down the cart. So now I can get away with it. Before the pandemic. If I had done that stuff, they would have looked at me like, what the heck? It's not very far to Hobby Lobby here. Hobby Lobby, here we come. A lot of cars. One last car zipping up fast. Well, this is right across the parking lot from where we go to the movies, which we haven't been. We still have ended up watching them basically at home, making our own little popcorn. Let's park down this road. We're further away. You know what I did at the last store when we stopped at TJ Maxx? I went in and left my phone sitting here in the holder in the windshield. Lucky nobody broke in and stole it. And it was sitting facing the sun, so poor thing. Anyway, I'm gonna go in. I'll be right back out. And I am back. I mean, it feels good in there when you first get in there, but then after walking around, it's like, oh, in such a sweat. Well, I didn't find much. I went down the 90% row and they had just a few items. I'd say maybe 20 items left and not anything worth buying. They did have all of their Halloween and Thanksgiving things 50% off, but I still have a lot of stuff. And, you know, I'm kind of halfway between Yuma and home during October and November. It's like I can make use of what I already have, because I have a bunch of stuff, you know, for in the motorhome to decorate for then. You know, it just gets spoiled by $1.25 tree. You know? And then when you see what their half off prices are, it's like, oh, I don't think so. So I'll show you what I got. And the last of the red hot spenders. So I got 2 little bags of M&Ms to hold me over till I get home. And I got, they already had all these empty shelves that they're starting to put Christmas stuff on. So I already have Christmas stuff up. That's 40% off. So I got these little stickers. You can see there. Yeah. Got those. And I've eyed this guy up before. Being he was half off, I got him for what, 7 instead of 15. Oh, you know me and sauce. Started to say sauce. And then the last item, yeah, I know I didn't need anything more for Halloween, but I love things with little legs like that hang as well. You want to see it closer. Isn't that cute? So of course it was 50% off, so it was $3. Cute. And that can fit on the shelf right behind me at home where I do my videos. So that's it. I spent, what did I spend? $16 or something like that. Let's see, the tag is right here. Let's see, what did I spend? Yep, $14.95 without tax. So I controlled myself. I mean, yeah, I saw a lot of things, but I can't justify spending that. Oh. So now we're going to head to Ulta. Hopefully that will be the last stop. That's the one I'll be in the longest. Let's open up one of these packs. Let's see what got there. Okay. Just a little something, you know, to tide me over when I get home. Okay, well, let's get going. Again, this one isn't that far, but I'm going to turn you off till I get there. Okay, I'm back. Well, I ended up going, you know, like I say, into Ulta. I had, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4 little items. Didn't find any good sales on like color palettes or anything like that. But I got these vanilla beans. I love these, and of course, you know, being I've been sick, I threw away the ones I was using on my trip. So how much did they charge me for these? I can never find prices. That's what I don't like about this store. You can't find the prices. I mean, yeah, sometimes they're listed on the container that they're all in. Gotta look down the little corner. Okay, so they were $5 each for those things. Can you believe it? And then I got some acne, Peach Slices acne spot dots. There's 60 patches in here for the obvious. And they charged me for that $8.99. And then, of course, the main reason for going in is to find some nail polish. And I did find my brand. The OB, is it kind of pretty? I like these darker colors on my toenails. And this has kind of a shimmer to it. And they charged $10.79. Isn't that ridiculous? Of course, I couldn't find a price. If I had known that, I wouldn't have bought it there. So my total came to, with tax, $32.52. I spent the most in there of anywhere I've gone today. So then I thought, okay, I'll walk across the whole lot to the other side, go to Marshall's. Waste of time. Basically, same things that were in TJ Maxx. All the Halloween stuff and everything were not 50% off like they were at Hobby Lobby. So even if I did see something I liked, I was not going to pay full price. Nothing in the cosmetics section, you know, like palettes. So I did end up getting this though. It's cute little, and I got this for next to my bed in the motorhome because I don't have much space and I really need like a double-decker thing to kind of fit back in there. So I got this for $9.99. Well, which wasn't on sale, of course, but I needed it. I needed it. Let me put these guys all in here. Some basket thing. So that's what I did. So I'm feeling frustrated because I haven't really found much to spend money on. So I'm thinking, let's see, it's only 3:30. I'm thinking I might go backtrack a little bit to the mall and go to Kohl's. You can always find something at Kohl's that's reasonably priced, right? So that's where we're gonna head. It is 86 degrees out, so yeah, it's warm. It's warm for here, but not for the summer. That's what we expect. So I already did my hand sanitizer. I took my drink. Okay, let's head over to the mall and let me. Where's the break? I'm going to put you off for a little bit. I'm back. That was disappointing. You know, I'm anxious for end of October when I go see my daughter and we get to go in different stores. I seem to find better things when I'm with her. So I did find myself a pillow. So this is a standard size pillow and it ended up, after all their discounts, it cost me, I think she said $11.99. Yeah, $11.99, and it was originally $15.99. And then the on this top V-neck, you know, see the pattern, short sleeve, croft and barrel. And I actually got it off of a cart they had in the aisle, and they had a bunch of stuff in it loaded on it. So I just, you leave it out, I'm going to look. So when I went up there, I asked the gal how much it was. Normally it was $15, and I got it for $5.40. So, and then I also took the time to pick out some underpants for Carly's girls because I read the sign as saying 5 for $10. But when I got up there, she said no, it was 30 something. Oh, okay, I don't want them then. You know, it was too much. So I looked at everything else. I looked all through their clearance. That was all I found. So what I spent came to $17.39. I think that's it for today. It's now 4:16. That water is kind of warm. And again, I left my phone sitting right in here. When you know, there's a guy sitting right next to me in his pickup truck. Small pickup truck with his door kind of open, so he could probably easily see it. But anyway, I'm going to turn you off while I head home so I can listen to music. And I hope hope you enjoyed yourselves today on my ride along with Grandma Bev. I wish some of you could be here with me. It would make it a lot more fun. I think I wouldn't get so bored and give up so quick and head home. But anyway, please comment, share, like, and subscribe. And I love you all. Bye. I'm back. I'm just driving along here thinking about my hubby. And it dawned on me, I don't think I finished my story way back in the beginning of this video when I was talking about the doctor who scheduled him for a colonoscopy. That, was the one that said, you don't need a CPAP machine, you probably don't have sleep apnea, your wife's probably, blah, 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 blah. Well, he did finally take the test, and guess who has sleep apnea? So he now is scheduled to go see my pulmonary doctor. They're all part of the big, group of doctors. So he's now scheduled to go see her, and I'm sure she will schedule, an appointment for him to go get a CPAP machine. So maybe I'll start getting a break from all that snoring. He's so funny because in the plane, he said, "Man, I didn't get any sleep last night." I said, yeah, tell that to everybody who heard you snoring. Yeah. So cute. It's just one of those little lovable guys, kind of guys, big chested, and one you can snuggle onto. So, my big teddy bear, but he's also, like I say, my bodyguard. My daughter's probably watching this going, So anyway, that was the outcome of that. So by the time we head down to Yuma, he should have his own CPAP machine. I rest my